Hello, girls and boys. Welcome back to Friday Night Garage Night, episode one of the the minivan. There are some pictures on the mini website, Sean C's website. I think it's on Facebook, of me taking some of the scuttle panels off and the inner wings off. So this will be the very first video going to YouTube. So what I'm doing first of all today is I'm going to replace the toe board. As it's rotten all inside, so that's getting replaced along with the floor as well. So the toe board that I'm going to be using will be off a Mark III, because I've got one there already. Same with the floor. It should be an earlier one than that, if I'm honest, but you know, money and all the rest of it. So I thought, well, I'll use what I've got, so I'm just going to go with that. So I know some of you purists and that might think differently, but at the end of the day, it's all down to money. You know, we're all on a budget. We need to try and stick to that. So so my plan is to tonight just to get that toe board off. I've made a jig up inside the car, which is bolted to the shelf, and then also to the brackets where the steering rack goes along here. So when I take all this out, I mean, I don't want any movement from the bulkhead or anything like that, so I want to put the toe board back in the exact same place it came off. You know, because if this is in the wrong place, you know what I mean, your steering is a very, very important part of your car. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've heard of it, understeer, oversteer and bump steer. Bump steer is probably, in my opinion, it's probably one of the worst. You know what I mean? If this is too high or too low, it can, you know what I mean, you could be driving along in your car and you're hitting over bumpy roads and that sort of stuff, and the car's got a mind of its own. That's what they call bump steer. It's quite bloody frightening, you know, if I'm honest. So that's my reason of doing this. So obviously, if you're doing it for the first time as well, it's a good thing to keep, you know, try and get a reference point from inside the car. You know, just make a wee jig up so it keeps this part here rigid, you know what I mean, and then the panel you're going to replace is going to go back into the exact same place that came off, you know, so it gives you a bit of confidence as well, you know what I mean, without cutting too much out, and you think, oh freaking hell, you know, what have I done? So in my opinion, you know what I mean, like I say, we've done the jig, I've showed you that in the car. It'll keep it nice and rigid, and then we can just crack on, so it gives you that confidence, and when you put that new panel back onto the car, it's gone back in the exact same place it came off. Alright, so anyway, left brethren, get on with some work, and then so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Right then, the next job on the list is the floor. So I've already cut out the floor, as you can see. I've got the jig here, which I've made on previous videos. I must get something done for Malcolm as well. I think it's Malcolm Page, I think. So I need to get that done for Malcolm as well today. So the whole idea of this jig is it will get bolted onto the mounting points for the front soft frame. So when that's all bolted in there, then this plate here lines up with the floor mounting points for the rubber mounts for your gear stick on the tunnel. So that will keep it all nice and square. So let's crack on. Well, boys and girls, that's me finished for the night now. This process you're seeing today, it's taken me, I think it's 5 days, I think. So we'll flip the camera around and I'll let you have a look. Yeah, you can see, get the floor in now. I'll take you around this side of the van, you can see it now. Got some self-tapping screws in there too, and some welds in. It's not finished welded yet, it's just some putter welds in place for now till I get it on the spit and get that. Some more stitch welds in that, and I'll let you see the underneath the calf with the jig. Let's see what you think of that. And then obviously that's you can see the jig coming across the car, and it bolts into that T-piece up there to the tunnel, and then it turns back around for the outer sills in there. So this was all made, that was all made on the car, when on the other car when it was finished. I'll let you see as well. And that's it bolted onto the toe board in there. And then as you come inside the car, you'll see the jig I made up for the toe board to do that job first. So yeah, so that's it for now. So that's the toe board, the floor and inner wings all in place now, and some of the welding has been done and it's not completed yet. So obviously next week hopefully some parts might come. We can get the wings on. I'm going to repair the original scuttle panel as well, because it's quite an early van, this one, and there's a stamp as well on the door frame too. I thought they were supposed to be I thought they were on the scuttle panel, but this is on the actual door frame itself. So I found the VIN plate as well in the sill, so that was handy. So I don't need to apply for a new one. So like I say, we'll catch you again next week, and we'll start put the wings on, the sills, A panels and that sort of stuff, you know. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again next week. Thanks for now, bye bye.